Hello everyone. We're going to try a workout today on Zwift. We'll have a look at one of the running workouts. I just need to set up the Zwift screen before I show it to you. And we'll be there in a second. Okay, so in the top left there you can see the Zwift screen. Let's make it full screen so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so you can see there's not many workouts available on Zwift Running at the moment. There's 3 that I can see there. Let me just see if I don't think there's any others. You just 1 hour to burn. So you can do a tempo run. Those colours there on the bottom right, green and yellow, are your heart rate zones. A speed workout, 1600 metres or 1 minute intervals. And then another speed workout. So let's go for this middle one. I don't know if I run a bit faster than that. Let's just see what happens, shall we? Let's just select that one and see what happens, because I've not done the workout on Zwift Running before, so we'll just see what happens. And it looks like we're in London today, so that's good. We like London. Okay, so now let's press start on the treadmill, that might help. My foot pod is calibrated. I've done that before, so we don't need to worry about that. Just going to have a quick walk, get myself fresh. It's really hot outside here in the UK today, really warm. And I'm stuck in this shed when really, sensibly I should be out running in the real world, shouldn't I? In the sunshine, along the seafront. That would be much more sensible than running on a computer in a shed in my garden. So, okay. It's telling me to warm up at 6.1 kilometers an hour. So let's slow down a bit then. Ooh. Keyboard to fall off. I've got a little app that I need to start, haven't I? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's just walk for a minute. Sorry. Start my app to change all the screens. There we are. Right, now we should start seeing different camera angles, which is always good. Right, 6.1 for 1.6 kilometers. I'm going a bit too fast then, aren't I? Slow down a bit. I don't want to go any slower, I'll be walking. Come on, slow down. Oh dear, this is gruesome pace, isn't it? Really? Am I going at this pace? Look, my avatar's walking. I need to go a bit faster than this. I'll get injured if I run this slow. I wonder if you can create your own workouts yet. That would be good. So, top of the screen there, on the left hand side, you can see how long I've got to run before I finish, 10.06 kilometers. 4 lots of speed work to do. And we're currently in our 1600 meter warm-up. And in the middle of the screen you can see I'm running at 8.3 kilometers an hour. Heart rate is 118, and I've got 1.2 kilometers to run before the end of the workout session. I do like the addition of people on Zwift walking around. So bottom left of the screen, it might be obscured by my logo, I don't know if you can see it. There's like a grey shaded area and a red line. Now, I really don't know what that is, to be perfectly honest. Is it the terrain that we're going to run on? I don't know. So maybe we'll work out what that is as the run goes on. Internet connection messed up again. On the right hand side of the screen you can see what should be lots of people's names, but it doesn't say very many people at all, and that means that I've got a poor internet connection, so this stream is not working, unfortunately. So you're probably watching this back on YouTube at a later date. The stream is probably crashed. Nothing I can do about that now. It's a known problem I've got in this shed. My internet is terrible. Never mind. You can see that people who are doing a workout have a little screen in front of them. Their avatar has a little screen in front. H. Jenkins up there. I wonder if that's Helen Jenkins. really confused about what that grey bar is at the bottom there with the red line. No idea, I can't work out at all what that could be. I'm sure somebody with some brains knows what that is. Kind of looks like it could be the terrain of the course that I'm running on. But then what's the red line for? Is that, see, a red line like that is normally heart rate. So you've got elevation and heart rate on top, but why would it have that when, I don't know. And maybe it is that actually, looking at it. Yes, it's pace and heart rate, and it's going along on the right. I reckon that's what that is. So that little lump at the start at the bottom left is where I started running and then slowed down to turn on my camera angles, and then where I started again and I've carried on fairly steady, and I think that's what that is. We'll soon find out when it gets towards the end and it starts. That lump should jump off the left hand side. Because it's creeping over, isn't it? Look, you can see it's getting nearer to the right hand side of the screen. Yeah, it's definitely heart rate and pace. 350 meters to go before we start the first speed interval. I don't know what I should ramp it up to. Certainly don't want to be going the pace that this is telling me, because it's too slow really, I think. There we go. Okay, so in front of me on the screen you can now see a golden arch. So that is going to be the start of my 1600 meter interval. Scratch on the back of my leg. So we'll probably bump it up to about 10 or 11 kilometers an hour. Okay, so now we're going to do this pace for 1600 meters. And then we'll slow down for a nice rest at 400 meters, then we do it again. So you can see right at the bottom right hand corner, the pace has jumped up a little, and my heart rate should really be going up as well. It is 137, look. Let's take this up to 12 kilometers an hour. Heart rate gradually creeping up. Holding on to about 12 kilometers an hour. Pedestrians on their mobile phones at the bus stop. I like it. Nice aerial shot through the trees. 1 kilometre to go of this interval session, of this interval. That tall building in the background there is the Shard, tallest building in London. .600 meters to go. Running along the embankment in London now. Thames on the left. I think that's possibly Cannon Street railway station, top right there, at the end of the bridge. a long interval, I think normally, I suppose it's you know, a mile, isn't it? A mile interval. Normally my intervals I would do shorter than this. I would do 1 kilometre or a minute, something like that. Minute on, minute off. $200 meters to go. You can see when the camera turns round, you'll see the golden arch to finish, and then we slow down for 400 meters. And there is the London Eye, big wheel on the left. Or is it a blue arch that I go through? Yeah. So we'll slow right down in a minute, take a breather. There we go. Yeah, that was quite hard work. So be good to do that 3 more times. Nice, easy. I wonder if we should walk this. No, let's keep it at this. This is all right. You can see centre at the bottom there. I've got a choice of which direction to go. I'm not going to press any buttons, I'm just going to leave it where it is. I could go past Harrods, or I could go on the flat route, is that? I can't see. Harrods is the new road, the one that's most recently been created. Should we do that? Okay. Let's do Harrods. We'll go that way. So, just a bit of walking at a steady pace. Wipe my face. Change the camera angle. I don't know, sometimes this camera angle thing changes by itself, and then other times it gets stuck and I have to change it myself. Okay. Coming up to Trafalgar Square, but instead of Nelson's column, we've got a cyclist on top of the column. You might be able to see that in a minute if my camera angles change. You can see the golden arch there where I'm going to start my interval again. So we've got 500 meters, 50 meters, sorry. So let's just break into a jog, 50 meters, 40 meters. Here we go. Start running again. So I think that's a good idea, is to slow down to almost a walk for a little bit in between the intervals. That's funny. Push it a bit harder this second interval. So hold 1 kilometre at 13 kilometres an hour. Heart rate 150. .800 meters to go. I'm using a Garmin foot pod, if you're wondering. Garmin Ant Plus ANT Plus foot pod, calibrated to Zwift. For my heart rate, I'm wearing a Wahoo Ticker heart rate strap. .500 meters left. 400 metres, once round a running track. .200 metres left. A good sprinter can do that in 20 seconds. See how long it takes me. A bit longer than 20 seconds, I think. There's the finish banner. Okay, that was good. So back down to almost walking. In fact, let's walk. Let's walk. Okay, so 2 done, 2 to go. We've done 5.3 kilometres. We've got just over 5 kilometres to go. Nice to bring the heart rate down a second and just have a relax. No, we're only halfway through and we're going to go a bit faster this next time. So we'll ramp it up. With 1 kilometre to go, we'll ramp it up to 14 and see how we do there. Just making sure. I've got a little bit of a knee problem. So I'm just making sure that I don't do any further damage to the minor injury that I've already got. So my right leg, I've had it for a good few weeks. I suppose really, you know, if I was sensible, I would take a month off and just let it totally recover, but I'm a runner and runners are idiots, and we think, well, if it's not stopping me running completely, then let's carry on. Which is what we do, especially ultra runners and people like that. They just think, oh sod it, it'll be alright, and then it'll go in a race, which it did to me. I'd had this injury for a few weeks, and then I started a 100-mile race here on the south coast of the UK called the South Downs Way 100, and I got to 76 miles in and my knee gave way. I literally couldn't walk. I had to hobble down a hill to the next aid station and then gave up from there. So and it's been okay since then, but it's not been perfect. And I can, ever so often I can just feel it, you know. Anyway, okay, so 100 meters to go. Start walking a bit quicker, maybe go for a jog in a second. So we'll go at 13 and a half for the first 600, and then we'll go up to 14 for the last kilometre, and then we're a bit stuck for the last one because I don't know how fast I want to go, but anyway, we'll see. 50 metres, 40 metres. So we'll keep it here for the next 450 metres, and then we'll try and do a kilometre at 14 kilometres an hour, and then we might have to just repeat that for the last one. We'll see. Still feeling relatively comfortable, so you know. Just going under Hyde Park corner. Hyde Park is on the right hand side. Okay, so we'll try and keep it here for the full kilometre now. Running at about 4 minutes and 14 seconds per kilometre. So, you know, outdoors, it's not unbelievably fast at all. I would expect to be doing a 5k run at 4 kilometres, 4 minutes per kilometre. So it's just, it always seems harder on a treadmill. Keeping the shoulders dropped, head up, breathing easy. Keeping your core nice and steady and straight. My head does go down because my monitor's a bit lower than me. I need it propped up really. Good thing about going faster is the interval finishes quicker. Don't want to go over speed too much. Just keep it around 14, and then we may be able to ramp it up for the last one. 500 meters to go. Harrods shopping on the left. Computer's frozen. Three 300 meters to go. Heart rate is 161, so we're working a bit. 200 meters. Here we are. So we're going to walk now for 400 meters or so. And I'm feeling okay, so I think we'll try and do the final interval at 15 kilometers an hour, and if I feel like I want to, we might do the last 500 meters at 16 or 15 and a half. Let's see how we go. I might be totally shattered by 1 kilometer in, so heart rate coming down. So on the bottom of the screen there again, we've got our pace and heart rate both going up when we start the session and coming down, heart rate gradually coming down at the end of the session. Hot now, still warm outside, but there is a bit of a breeze, so occasionally I get a nice gust of wind come in. Knee seems all right. So in this next session, this next interval, I probably will be going too fast to reliably press keys on my keyboard, so we probably need it to keep changing automatically, or you're just going to be stuck with one view. Fingers crossed it'll work. There's the start of my session, the golden banner. 1,800 meters, 180 meters of walking or slow going, and then we'll ramp it up and we'll do 15 for the first kilometre, and then we'll see if we can go any faster for the last 500 to 600 meters. Good sessions, interval sessions, they do build your speed up, because the idea is that you work your heart so that it works hard, then it rests, then it works hard, then it rests, and that is better than just one all-out speed session. I mean, an all-out speed session is great, but it seems to have been proven that an interval session is more likely to give you better gains. So minute off, minute on, minute off, minute on, or a mile run and then a rest, a mile run and a rest. I don't know if you've heard of Yasu 800s. Bert Yasu, who is a coach, he's a coach, and he designed this session where you run around a track. If you want to do a marathon in 3 hours, you run 800 meters in 3 minutes 10 times. Once you can do that, then you're in a good position to run a marathon in 3 hours. Right, let's start ramping up a bit. 50 meters. Okay, deep breaths. Don't be frightened of the session like I am right now. Just be brave, know you can do it. Concentrate, keep your core good, head up. Here we go. So we'll keep it here. So this is about 4 minutes per kilometre now. Come on, get up there. Heart rate's already up to 158. Arms moving forward, not across your body. Head up, shoulders down. Stick at this for 400 more meters and then we'll go a bit faster. Three minutes 52 per kilometre. If I want to do a good 5 kilometre time, this is the pace that I need to be going for the full 5 kilometres. It's a lot easier outside than it is on the treadmill. Okay, let's see if we can go a bit faster. Come on. Oh, screen's frozen. Keep your form good. If you keep your form good, you'll be more relaxed. Keep your breathing nice and easy. Don't panic. Starting to tire now. 100 meters to go. Great. That was good. Tiring, hard work in the end. Just in time for a shower and go get my kids from school. So it probably wants me to go a bit faster for this 800 meter cool down. Yeah. apparently I failed the workout because I was unable to maintain 8 point whatever it was per kilometre per session. Oh well. Actually, that's not very good to say failed. I don't think you should say failed. Maybe try again or something like that if you haven't quite reached the speed that they're requiring of you in that workout. It's a bit of a bummer to be told you've failed after you've bust your gut trying to do it, isn't it? Or is that too liberal and wishy-washy? Should we just suck it to them? You failed, get on the bike and try again. Get on the treadmill and try again. Don't take it to heart. Don't take it personally. That's just the way it is. And if you want to improve, get training more, get training harder, and you will succeed. Two schools of thought, isn't it, I suppose? So perhaps a change in the programming of that, so that if the program deems that you ran slower than the required pace, it tells you to try again, or you failed or whatever. And if you've run faster than the required, well, I suppose actually if you've run faster than the required pace, then you have technically failed to keep to that pace, and perhaps you should have chosen a workout more suited to your ability. But that means there needs to be more workouts on Zwift for running, doesn't it? Which there will be. Good session that. I enjoyed that. It's good when you ramp it up a little bit, you kind of feel, yeah, I can do this, this is good, I can do this. I suppose it feels like a terrible session when you're trying to do a target and you're not making it, and then it feels terrible, doesn't it? So it's all good when it goes well. If you like running videos, then do check out my other channel, Film My Run, on YouTube. Just search Film My Run and my channel should come up. It contains numerous real life running videos, outdoor trails, ultras, 100 milers, some triathlons, half marathons, marathons. The London Marathon is on there. So if you want to have a look at that, please do subscribe. And subscribe to this channel, Zwift Runs and Rides. I've changed the name, it used to be Zwift Rides when Zwift was only cycling. So I've just changed it, Zwift Runs and Rides. Please do subscribe. And there'll be lots of running and cycling videos like this. If you're not aware of Zwift, it used to be a cycling app alone, now it's for running as well. Real people on real bikes, real people on real treadmills from around the world, all competing in races or just running for fun in real time, or doing workout sessions like this. There are loads of workout sessions for the bike, like you would get on Trainer Road. I suppose that's like Trainer Road at the bottom there, isn't it? That's what Trainer Road does. So, oh no, they have the session itself, don't they, in a graph. Anyway, whatever. Heart rate's slowly coming down. And there's the end of the session up ahead. So let's slow down to a walk now. So that's what a workout session looks like on Zwift. If you haven't got into running yet, if you're a cyclist and you're watching this, give it a try. Go down to your local gym. You can take your iPhone with you, as you know, I'm sure. Take your iPhone, do a little run session on the treadmill. It's good fun. Gives you a bit of a different perspective to when you're cycling. You're obviously going a lot slower, so you get to see places in a bit more detail. There we are, that's the end of that.